Alright, I'm gonna do another coconut update. So here's my red spicata. You can see the new spear. It's getting pretty tall. That one's gonna open shortly. Last time you guys saw this one starting to split. That's the full leaf. Just the full look of the palm. It's beginning to get larger pretty rapidly. I'm pretty impressed with its growth. The only downside here is I've had something ate into one of the petioles. It ate all the way through it, and it ate it all the way to where it meets the soil. I don't know how far it really got in it. All I know is I broke the fibers. You can see I broke the fibers around it so I could look into it. I had to break those to look into it to see how bad the damage was. I can't really see it at the ground level where it meets with the sand, because I know that's where the very beginning of the trunk is. I really hope they didn't get to that and damage it, whatever did that. I'm starting to think it was either ants or some beetles, because I also had something similar with the Fiji dwarf on that one base petiole where it was split open and the ants made a nest in it. I might have to come out here and spray this area so I can prevent further damage, but it's a massive split. I just went ahead and cut that leaf off so this petiole can die, so it can turn brown, so it won't look more, so it'll, because pests usually don't eat dead parts on a plant, so just let that die off so it doesn't continue to be eaten. All the other ones look okay, nothing not too bad. Just really, it was doing so well, and I really didn't. I was quite upset to see this. So you guys can see that split, and then I broke those fibers off. You really shouldn't take those off, but I had to take them off so I could look and see the extent of the damage. Hopefully it recovers well, and hopefully it doesn't stunt or harm the development of this young coconut, because it's developing really well. So we'll get another full look at the palm from a distance. And I forgot to mention, I still have a lot of animal problems with them digging near the trunk, and they were digging through the pine straw, so I mulched with beach stone, and this has been here for almost a month now, and not a single problem with anything trying to dig near the trunk or anything. So that is a win in my book, and it looks nice too, so I'm planning on mulching the others with it. It's fairly expensive to get, and I'll do it over time, a couple bags here and there. Alright, and we'll walk over to the other ones. So we'll start with the baby coconuts here. Yeah, okay, so here is the Panama tall. You can see something's kind of cracked open the base a little bit there. I saw some ants going in and out. The ants can be a bit of a problem with coconuts. They kind of tear at the base. They can, so I've heard. But the new growth looks really clean. Looks really good. Here's this Jamaican tall. The base is starting to put on some really good size on these coconuts. This one still has really small leaves compared to the others. And then here's the other Jamaican tall that had that fungal infection. You can see all the damage. Oh wow, something bent this leaf upwards. It wasn't like that earlier today. And it has tears in the leaf too. Either way, you could see the fungal damage was the spears were coming out. This one looks cleaner, still has minor damage, but that was after I sprayed it with some copper fungicide. And this newer leaf down here virtually has none, so I am happy to see that. It is the biggest of the seedlings, this Jamaican tall. It's growing very rapidly. It's getting nice and thick at the base, very rapid growth, which is expected from the Jamaican talls. They are very rapid in their growth, so I can't wait to see how large these get at the end of the year. And then here we have the Fiji dwarf. You guys can see the base down there, and you can see that split on that end down there, similar to the spicata. The only thing is down at that base, the base, you guys saw the trunk last year, is starting to show. So that's mostly developed down there, as where the spicata is still so young, it could really hurt the development of it. I wasn't as concerned to see it on this one as I am the spicata, especially the spicata, because that one's one of my favorites. So, but I'll go back for a bit of a view on this one. That new leaf, new frond is, it's very stunning. Perfect frond, very green, nice and lush. And you got the new one coming out already. Back up so you guys can see that. So there that is. It's almost at the height of the other one, and it's just really beginning to open. It's a nice thick spear. It's got another spear that's just starting to put out in front of that one, but you guys can see the growth on this frond. It's very dark, it's very green, very healthy. Some of this older growth, a little sunburnt from the growth during the winter time. It happens to be weaker, so when we get into that harsh sun in Florida, it kind of just burns any growth away that happened over winter. You can see the new spear starting. It's attached to the other one, but everything looks nice and clean with the growth here. And we're in July, so we got August, September, October, about 3-4 months of growth left. So, and in those 3-4 months, that's quite a bit of growth for a coconut. Coconuts are pretty rapid growers. So I will see you guys in the next update, probably around sometime in August.